All right. What's up? Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer Podcast. My name is Eric He Hate Me 702. And as always, this is
Jeremy with a G.
What the fuck was that? Jeremy's feeling good this morning. Oh my God. Jeremy's feeling great. Okay. So that was what that's definitely going in a fucking new intro. That's definitely going in the new intro. Just miss Jeremy spin around in this chair. That's fucking amazing. Okay, so we're still coming up with a new show idea. We got a like. Thank you very much for the like on Facebook. We're still coming up with the new show idea. But right now, until we come up with that, we're just gonna talk some shit about sports. We're gonna go and do what we normally do when we're sitting at a bar, or just kind of getting back to what we used to do. We're gonna talk some shit. We might be doing this going forward. 7 weeks left in the NBA season. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm gonna watch a lot of games, but I don't know how much I'm gonna talk about that shit. Like, there's certain things I want to talk about and certain things I don't give a fuck about. Same thing with hockey. So maybe we just talk about some random ass shit. I mean, he likes the Knights, of course. WNBA comes. I'm trying to get the season tickets. I'm waiting for them to email me on that shit.
Well, I mean, the Knights are now in third place after the loss.
So maybe for now, we just gonna come on and talk some bullshit. Have some fun. Right now, we definitely gonna talk about James Harden though. I haven't really given my thoughts on the trade because I've been kind of keeping this. I was trying to keep it.
Let's go with what were your thoughts before the trade and now after seeing him play a game.
Okay, so before the trade, y'all know my thoughts on Ben Simmons. He's bitch made, so I'm fine with that. Let's just go back and then the trade happened. I jumped for joy. I'm not excited about the contract we are about to pay this motherfucker. He is about to make $60 million when he's 31 now. So when he's 36 and $60 million may be a lot of fucking money. I may be outstandingly going crazy, but $47 million is what Russell Westbrook's making next year. So $13 million really isn't that big of a difference in fucking 5 years in the NBA, the way salaries work. So this is a way I have said to multiple people. This is what I said to my dad when the trade came through. We traded a role player in Andre Drummond. Yes, he was playing good, but he's a role player. We traded a role player in Seth Curry. Yes, he was playing good, but he's a role player for a bona fide superstar. And Ben Simmons wasn't even fucking playing. So I mean, in my opinion, we got out good. We were paying somebody who didn't want to play. He still ain't fucking played. And two bench players. And we got Paul Millsap back, who's a former All-Star. Who, yeah, he's beyond his prime and he's older, but you always need that cagey veteran with the smarts. The guy's an extremely smart player. We got James Harden, so I was looking great on that. And then I watched him play last night. There's some things.
I kept seeing your tweets last night.
There's some things that, and I try to stay off Twitter a lot in the middle of games because it's a lot of overreaction. And I just kind of watched the game and gave my two tweets, the couple tweets that I sent out. The first one, I love the way he fits. We saw Joel roll to the basket. We also saw Joel stop and do that pick and pop. We saw the defenders not know what they were going to do, whether they had to pick and choose. They didn't have to do that with Ben. It was so nice. Look, listen very carefully, okay? Our two guards combined for like 46, 47 points. I think James Harden had 27 points, and Maxey might have had 23, so they might have combined for 50. So I can't name the last time I said that. I can't. I saw James Harden do 2 step-back three-pointers that literally blew my mind. And I know he's good, but it's different when you're watching him for your team. It blew my mind. The step back on Karl Anthony Towns where he got the 4-point play, I was just like, that's cold. That's cold. It seems like he's rejuvenated again. It seems like the issues that he was having in the beginning of the season with the rule change and all that, it seems like, I mean, dude almost had a triple-double in his debut. 8 rebounds, 11 assists. He was throwing some passes that I was like, that's a little fucking nasty. One bounce pass that just went outside of Maxey's reach. was like 3/4 of a quarter of the court, and he's just dribbling, just wham, and he overthrew him on a bounce pass in the corner of the court. So I mean, I loved it. I think they're just gonna get more dangerous. The one thing I did not like was, and I think this will change as time goes on and they get more accumulated the chemistry gets built. Basically, a lot of standing around. A lot of standing around when James Harden had the ball and it was at the top of the key and he had a mismatch on him. And I get it. You're not used to seeing your point guard or your shooting guard. You're not used to seeing your shooting guard actually in a triple threat position. You're not used to seeing, not knowing if he's going to step back, not knowing if he's going to cross over, not knowing if he's going to do a layup, not knowing any of this stuff. No. We're not taking 2 weeks off. We're taking 1 week off. So next week's off. Next week off. Yep, next week off. So you missed Jeremy spin around in a chair, which we're going to clip that shit. I'm going to put that on Twitter all over the place. Let me stop lying. I probably won't do that. So I mean, there's a lot of standing around, a lot of stagnant movement. It was very stagnant. But I think a lot of that was just they're not used to seeing their guard be able to do that. On the other hand, for the Nets, this is my issue with the Nets trade. What the fuck is the media talking about? The media is talking like Ben Simmons has played this year. Oh my God. Stephen A. Smith, you're trading Ben Simmons to the Nets and he's going to get in your way? Shut the fuck up. The Nets are, once these three get together, shut the fuck up, okay?
Did you see the post them praising him because he was working with, what's his name, Corver on shooting?
I don't give a fuck. This is the problem. He's bitch made. I've said this multiple times. He is fucking bitch made. Now, I don't mean bitch made in his personal life, but I mean when it comes to a superstar or an NBA basketball player, he is a bitch made NBA basketball player. So I don't give a fuck if anybody don't like what I'm saying. I'm saying he's bitch made. Y'all, he couldn't handle the media in fucking Philly. What the fuck is New York gonna do to him? Oh my fuck! He's not gonna need to shoot.
They're gonna eat him alive.
He's not gonna need to shoot. You're right. He doesn't need to shoot because he has Kevin Durant and he has Kyrie Irving and they have some shooters. But people forget he is mentally bitch fucking made. We don't have Jimmy Butler because of him. He was pissed that Jimmy Butler was taking the final fucking shots. He could put all these fucking jump shot tutorials up. Oh, look at me shooting the rack. I don't give a fuck. When you don't do it in the game, y'all ain't doing shit. Yes, you're a 6'10" point guard that should probably be playing small forward. Stop putting your ass at fucking point guard. Put your ass at small forward. And you're going to get 8 alive because this is what's going to happen. When it comes down to the finals, or even if y'all get to the conference finals, you got to play Philly at some point in fucking time. When it comes down to it and they guard Kevin Durant and they guard Kyrie Irving, and they leave you wide the fuck open, Ben Simmons, what is you gonna do? What is you gonna do? They still gonna hack you. You still can't shoot a fucking free throw. So I'm ecstatic about the trade. I'm not ecstatic about the fucking salary we're about to pay James Harden. But boy, after what I saw last night, it's going to get so much better.
But can I just say, James Harden looks like that uncle at the family reunion that irritates the fuck out of you and makes corny-ass jokes.
James Harden looks like a dude that gets popcorn consistently stuck in his beard. Just the media is going to keep him alive. Now, granted, I don't think he's going to be on Brooklyn that long. Because this is what's going to happen. Kyrie ain't coming back. Y'all gonna force. Now he's even got more pressure with Brooklyn than he does with Philly because the media is putting pressure on him now. Man, fuck James Harden. I mean, fuck Ben Simmons. Goddamn little bitch. I defended him so bad. I'm so mad. I was so wrong. That's more or less what I'm mad about with him.
We can't be right all the time.
No, I'm never right. Trust me, I'm wrong a lot. That's why I love you. So I'm always so fucking mad. I'm always so loud. So I heard Max Crosby got engaged. Who did he get engaged to?
His girlfriend? I don't know what her name is.
Is she a superstar? Is she a Brittany Matthews?
No, she's not a Karen like Brittany.
Are we sure? Because we didn't know Brittany Matthews was Brittany Matthews till they got paid. Everybody else knew around the family, but we didn't.
I don't know. I don't think he didn't tag her in it. Oh wait, Rachel Washburn.
That just sounds like a fucking Karen name. Okay, so let's
No,
go.
Brittany sounds like a Karen name.
Brittany is a fucking Karen name. Brittany Matthews. Come on, stop it right now. I have respect for Harding wanting to leave the Nets. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I have no respect for his ass wanting to leave the fucking Nets. I have no respect for that at all. This is the second team that he has forced his way out of. Harden is that single child, that only child that throws a tantrum when he doesn't get a fucking Transformers in Walmart. That's Harden. That's exactly who Harden is. If everything's going great and all of his parents give him all the candy and everything like that, he's amazing. But as soon as they tell his fucking ass no, he slaps them. That's what fucking Harden is. So in a year and a half, 2 years, Harden's gonna do the same fucking shit to the fucking Sixers. I have no respect for him wanting to leave teams. I understand that he got real quickly. Loyalty doesn't matter with OKC. I get that. I understand that OKC trading him probably gave him a totally look at the business side of the NBA. But I don't give a fuck. You didn't pick Houston, but you picked the Nets. Now you're picking the Sixers. Pretty soon you're going to get the fuck out of Dodge too. Okay? I have no respect for that. I saw a few pictures of Brittany not pissing of Patrick. I have zero respect for Harding when he leave the Rockets. Okay, there we go. I have negative 10 respect for him leaving OKC. Well, that's not his fault. He got traded. That one he got traded. They didn't want to pay him $5 million extra. And not $5 million a year. $5 million. It was like fucking $1.25 million a year. Yeah, that's not his fault. But that's why he's probably such an asshole to teams, because they traded him and he understands that. Yeah, you got to blame that on Sam Presti and the organization picking what's his fucking name, Serge Ibaka, and then when they traded for Kendrick Perkins, that's really hurt them because Kendrick Perkins had a nice salary. So Max Crosby got engaged to a Rachel Washburn. He could have taken.
He got engaged to a racial what?
Wait, hold on. So, but James Harden was only on his second contract. So, I mean, I'm not expecting a guy that's on his second contract that's going to get max pay. And it was like $44 million for 4 years. I'm not expecting him to take a pay cut. Like, fuck that. No, damn that. The fucking OKC could have paid the luxury tax. Fuck that shit. The OKC is billionaires. I'm never on board. I think players should get all their fucking money. I think as a society, we have been spoiled with the Tim Duncans and the Tom Brady and the Dirk Nowitzkis and all these great players that take less money. Fuck that shit. Make the billionaires pay luxury tax. They're fucking billionaires. Make them pay. Rachel Washburn. She got married to Rachel Washburn. Rachel Washburn. Why am I having such a fucking hard time? He's engaged to that. Patrick Mahomes just had his bachelor party at Vegas World. So we got some. I wonder. He's from Vegas. Max Crosby's a Vegas Raider. He getting engaged to Rachel. Why the fuck can I not stop saying Rachel? God damn it.
Oh,
no, James Harden wasn't coming off his rookie year. He was coming off of his third year. He was on his second contract. That's why they traded him. So he got drafted in the first round. So he had the 2-2. I think he was like the 7th pick or whatever. He had the 2-2, the 2 years, and then he was a restricted free agent. So if he would have hit free agency, they would have had to match that or lose him for nothing. So we got some love is in the air. We have Max Crosby getting engaged. Max Crosby has 2 exes, not one. We got him getting engaged. We got Brittany Matthews not making a fool out of Patrick Mahomes this week. And then we got I've smoked a lot today.
If you truly knew Eric, you would need to ask that question.
So if y'all want to know, I have no problem. So I'm going to Texas on Monday. Okay, I leave and I fly out at 8:40 in the morning. So I will be in Texas by 11:45 their time, 9:45, 11:45 or something, 1:45 their time. 12:45 our time, whatever. I don't fucking know. But they don't have They don't allow weed. They don't. They're not weed friendly. They're not cannabis friendly. They're fucking bullet and gun friendly. I could walk into Albertsons. I can go into Texas and buy a gun. Wait. And then walk into Albertsons the next day with a gun on my hip. But I can't smoke a fucking blunt.
You can't buy it the same day. You can't leave the gun store with it the same day.
I know. I gotta wait.
Yeah, you got 3-day waiting period.
Yeah, I know. But okay. So I wait for 3 fucking days to clear the background check. And then I walk into Albertsons the next day with a gun.
Well, the 3-day waiting period isn't for the background check. The background check comes back within 24 hours. The 3-day waiting period was implemented so that if you were thinking some kind of shit of doing something stupid, it gives you those 3 days to cool down.
Oh, well, okay. So anyway, I wait 3 days. And because I don't have fucking weed, I'm already on edge. So I wait 3 days, walk into Albertsons. I got a gun. Bam. Hey, come here. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. So, yeah, vape pens, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I woke up this morning, rolled a joint, took my dogs outside, played with my dogs for a little bit, rolled another joint, smoked only half that joint. So then Alyssa came down and she rolled a joint. Smoked that joint. And then I went outside with my dogs before the show started and I smoked the other half of my joint. So technically I'm on 2.5 joints because when you smoke with somebody, they don't count as a full joint. And if you smoke with 3 people, it's only a third of a joint.
Jesus Christ.
If you smoke with 4. Yeah. Wait, they don't just have guns? I don't fucking know. Oh, so quick question. I'm going to a game. Well, we take this now. I'm going to a game while I'm in Houston.
You're going
Should
to
I go see Memphis? Yeah, I'm going to Houston Rockets game. I picked my dates because I knew that they would be there. They'd be at home. So should I see Houston versus Memphis or Houston versus the Lakers?
Lakers.
That's what I'm thinking too on Wednesday. Yeah. It's like $27.
I don't even know that much about basketball, but I would say the Lakers. Just because
fucking Snoop Dogg is a professor. That motherfucker has a PhD. He's got the highest degree in joint mathematics. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Lakers too. But this is anyway. So I'm talking to this lady on the phone. She calls me at 7:00 in the morning from Texas. Well, 7:00 here, 9 a.m. there. And
I probably would have cussed her the fuck out.
And she calls me and goes, I just saw your email from last week. You're coming to Texas. I'm like, bitch, you called me about this? This shit couldn't wait until the afternoon? So anyway, long story short, she's like, when you're here, are you going to go to the livestock show? The what?
The livestock show.
What? I was like, with cows and pigs and chickens, and it's a show of livestock, like they prance them around and they judge them. She's like, yeah, and it's a rodeo. My husband's a beekeeper. He gets free tickets. I was like, oh, your husband's a bookkeeper? She's like, no, a beekeeper. Like, bzzz. I'm like,
like what?
I'm like, she's a beekeeper. I was like, he gets free tickets, so we got extra tickets. So do you want to come? I was like, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go to see a livestock show. I'm bringing my video camera, so we'll definitely have some video of that.
Livestock shows are boring.
You know what? They probably are, and I won't be high, so they're gonna be really boring.
I mean, unless you're gonna buy a cow and bring it back so we have meat to eat.
How the fuck am I gonna get a cow on the plane?
Check bag.
So I don't even know, but she's like, well, if you're going to be in Texas, you got to be in Texas. You got to do Texas. I'm like, yeah,
wait,
yes.
Wait, does she know you're black?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
So that's the first thing I said to Alyssa. I'm like, I wonder if the invitation will still be there. And she goes, babe, you've been on video conferences with them. They know you're black. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Okay. You're right. They do.
Just because you've been on video conference with them, they don't know that they don't know anything. Yeah, buy the Cal ticket. Look, hey, and a one-way ticket is cheaper.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm
No,
definitely
you may have to buy 2 seats.
Yeah, but I'm going to definitely see so I'm going to go get to see the Rockets versus the Texans versus the Lakers in.
That's probably the one I would choose, just because LeBron James.
Yeah, the tickets aren't even that bad though. The problem is, where do I want to sit?
the Cal can go to the Rockets game with you.
That's right. And then if they don't allow it in, if they don't allow
you gotta be like
X on the Rockets, like the guy did with the Cubs.
But you gotta be like the other Texans. You gotta take one of those longhorn bulls or whatever.
I wonder if I can walk in with a fake gun on my hip.
Most likely. Well, why would you walk in with a fake gun on your hip? That just what are you gonna do if something happens? You gonna throw it at somebody?
I'm very, very scared, very, very worried about walking around Texas and seeing people with guns on the hip. I'm not used to
that. Sam thinks the Rockets versus Texans would be good.
That would be an amazing game.
Maybe the Texans are better at basketball than they are football.
Yeah, it's March 9th, Wednesday. Find tickets, bitch. What are full season? Well, I'm not gonna buy full season tickets. What does a suite rental cost? We're just looking at tickets because I'm on here. What the fuck does a suite rental cost? Where the hell is that? I want to see what the suite rental costs. That shit might be. Oh, you gotta have 15 fucking people. Never mind. Shut the fuck up. Holy shit. So let me share this. I'm gonna share. I'm definitely this. I might have to go. I'm gonna share the screen so that way I can show you these tickets. I might have to buy this ticket quickly. Where is it? This one. So this ticket right here is $169. This ticket is $368. This ticket is $348. Why is this ticket $169? See, this is only 8 rows from the court.
What is the red ones?
Handicap accessible? I don't know. Oh shit. Arena, I don't know, resale, $320.
Well, where's the court?
Right there. It's right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows from the court.
Go all the way out. Let's see the whole thing. Oh wait.
So it's right in here. But like up here, there's tickets from $79. Like what? This one? Nope, that's $169. Yeah, so $169. Oh, $79. Yeah.
Arena admission? What is?
That's just your ticket. So for this, so like I said, and that's the issue when we went to let me stop sharing. When we went to what was it? Rockets versus Texans at baseball. When we went to the Sixers game and we bought those seats, all the food was included. Such a better experience there. So I don't know. I'm definitely going to that game. I just don't know what tickets I'm about. I don't know if I'm spend $169 for a ticket that I'm not gonna for a team that I don't really go see. And Alyssa might kill me because they're trying to save money for the wedding.
That's what, 7 months away.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that shit right now.
You better not say that too loud.
She's at work. I got the tuxedo rentals too. So I got to give you the group number so you can go down. It's at Friar Tuck.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So you can go get fitted. It's just black on black. I got you guys bow ties.
Fucking bow ties.
It's black, maroon vest or burgundy vest, bow tie, black pants, black shoes.
Can I get a white jacket?
No.
What about a silver jacket?
No.
Can I have the black jacket but have the lapels be silver?
No.
Can I have the Raiders emblem sewn onto the back?
Look, if you could do this, you don't have to rent the whole. You could just rent the jacket and tie, the jacket and shirt, or the jacket and coat, and then
wear jeans.
Huh?
And wear jeans.
I'm sorry, the coat and the fucking pants.
And wear jeans, and then I go wear these shoes.
Put the coat in the pants and put whatever you want underneath. I don't care if you have a silver shirt. I don't give a fuck. I can only get $64 tickets for baseball. $64 tickets for baseball. Oh my goodness. Vanilla Minecraft is the base game with no updates. Fucking bow ties. Wear the merch at the wedding. 100%
Look, we got to get some new merch.
So okay, let's talk about Matt Nagy running back to your daddy, my daddy.
Matt Nagy went back to his daddy.
And Eric Bieniemy,
that's the QB coach. So really, they gave him a title to sit in the fucking background and do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's like the assistant offensive coordinator / QB coach.
No,
and then you got
he's a senior assistant QB coach.
Look, when they just start making shit up, I don't give a fuck. But then you got Eric. So I mean, how do I get this merch? You got Eric Bieniemy as the offensive coordinator and Matt Nagy as the backup offensive coordinator. He's a quarterback coach. What the fuck do we need a quarterback coach for right now? Where the fuck do we need Matt Nagy? So now we got this lineup of fucking motherfuckers that can't get a head coaching job and a motherfucker that failed tremendously. Like, I don't know if I want Matt Nagy anywhere near fucking Patrick Mahomes. This motherfucker
you gonna fuck around. They're gonna
QB1.
Hey, you fuck around and they're gonna bring in Alex Smith as the backup QB coach.
That's okay. Keep talking shit. So, but that's all I'm saying. I don't want. He said he was. How is he a QB coach? We saw him say Andy Dalton was QB1. He traded for Nick Foles. He had 4 fucking QBs.
I don't know. I don't know.
Bring it here. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of bringing Matt Nagy back. I'm a trust Andy Reid, but I'm not a real big fan of it.
So do you think Bieniemy should have came back as offensive coordinator or taken a job in the college ranks?
Left pitch players. Matt Castle should be the back. I'd be okay with Matt Castle being the backup QB coach. I'd be totally fine with that. I don't mind that.
No, Matt Castle is the backup QB coach.
Yeah, this is the issue. I don't think Eric Bieniemy had no choice. He couldn't go nowhere. He wasn't getting offered jobs. I think even after that report came out about the beef between him and Patrick Mahomes, they had to resow that. So that way he could sign back, so that way he wouldn't take the blame for them losing, and then he would never get a job. So I really honestly don't think he had a choice whatsoever in this matter. I think once that report came out, because immediately he resigned afterwards, it was it. Matt Castle backing up Alex Smith as the QB coach. Why do we keep putting fucking Alex Smith here? Like, I don't ever understand that shit. Let Alex Smith go be himself, okay?
He's gonna be on the coaching staff for the Chiefs.
Let's have Alex Smith. I mean, on all honesty, we can technically, I mean, we can bring back Jamarcus Russell. They're gonna bring in
Alex Smith to be the special teams coach.
I mean, you already have a fucking QB coach in Nathan Peterman, so that's all I'm saying. So like that's you have.
And for some reason I can't fucking get rid of him. I just got to deal with his stupid ass.
So, okay, mamas, come here. Bring me your ball. I can't throw it if you don't bring it to me. So, you gonna fight it? Okay, there we go. So yeah, I don't know about this. I'm not a big fan of this. I think it'll just be what it is. I traded you a bag of peanuts for Nathan Peterman. I wouldn't even give you a bag of peanuts. You're gonna pay
I'll
me.
take it. I'll take it.
So I'm not a big fan of this signing. I don't know how the fuck he's a quarterback's coach. Wait, hold on. Why do motherfuckers keep failing at what they get hired at the next job? Like, he failed at developing a quarterback. He had 2 chances, Mitchell Trubisky and Justin Fields. And then he bring in 2 more fucking rehab projects in Nick Foles and Andy Dalton, who hasn't been good ever. And yet somehow he becomes a quarterback coach. It just doesn't make sense. How does that happen? How do you keep failing in that? I wish I could do that. How well can Peterman vacuum? Peterman sucks pretty fucking well.
You ain't lying.
So I'm not sure about the Matt Nagy hire. I don't know about this. Jeremy, let's talk about some curling, because I know you wanted to talk about curling.
Look, I was joking. I didn't mean it.
I thought you really wanted to, because a lot of people like curling.
Look, a fucking toddler can throw a rock down the fucking ice. Like, I mean, how is this a sport? Like,
what about the brooms?
Bro, fuck around. We're gonna fucking get to fucking. We're gonna go to T-Mobile Arena and we're gonna practice and we're gonna be in the fucking 2026 fucking Olympics. I'm
gonna be the broom sweeper.
I mean, I'll roll a fucking rock down the ice.
What? So, have you watched any of the Winter Olympics?
I really only watched the men's figure skating. And some of the hockey, the women's hockey. I watched the women's hockey. Them motherfuckers look like they in fucking fast forward times 10 when they're on the fucking ice. I don't know if you've seen any of it.
Yeah, I played some Mario Sonic at the Olympics. I still hated that fucking thing. I used to play that shit all the time on the Wii with the kids. No, I haven't watched any of it. I know the Russian controversy with the 15-year-old that was fucking cheating. And they try to blame it on her sharing a cup with her grandfather. Like, I don't know why her grandfather needs a fucking performance-enhancing drug in his fucking water in the first place. But,
Well, it was some kind of heart medication.
Yeah, that is used as a performance-enhancing drug to open up the lungs. It helps you breathe better, helps you have more stamina.
It depends how old the grandfather is. If he had a bad
exactly. So I'm just saying, what is he? He might be fucking the shit out of grandmama. He might be fucking the shit out of grandmama. Needs that shit. Who knows? He might be winded. He might be breaking that damn back. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my.
That's. But I'm not a big fan. The Winter Olympics I can't really get behind. It's just snow. The Russian thing. I heard about Shakiri or what's her? God damn it! I just messed her name up. What the fuck is the black track athlete that got banned from the United States Olympics for smoking weed?
Oh, Shakari.
There we go, Shakari. Yeah, I just don't know why. I saw her how she said it was a race thing, and how because she got
look here's where I think I land on this. The Russian girl's 15. She's being advised by adults that know the rules. Shakari is an adult who knows the rules. Shakari knew the rules prior to her smoking them joints. Look, they both should have been fucking. They both shouldn't have fucking been in the Olympics.
This is not a race thing to me.
But
this is a country thing.
It's a Russia thing.
Yeah. If it was any other country, they would have been banned. It's because it's fucking Russia.
Right.
So I don't think it's a race thing whatsoever. I think it's a country thing. I don't.
Well,
I
and
do
then
not like
the
any of
fucked up thing is the fucked up thing about it is the Russian girl. So apparently she failed the test in December.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was held until after the team event.
She's from fucking Russia.
Why?
Because she's from fucking Russia. And that's what they do. Do you see what the fuck they're doing to Ukraine right now? They it makes no sense what Russia fucking does.
No, it doesn't. It's fucking Russia.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to get into politics and stuff, but Russia is
Look, I'm trying to figure out if there's a U.S. civilian contingent that's going to Ukraine that's paying, because shit, I'll sign up. Russia always trying to win. That's why they got so many doping scandals.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And so that's my issue. Like I don't like the fact that they are not, the IOC is allowing her to continue, but they're punishing other people for not allowing the medal ceremony and all that shit. I get it. To celebrate. It's the greatest thing in the world. I get it. We were all athletes as a kids. We understand what it was like to be on a medal podium, wherever athlete you were. So yeah, I just don't. And this is why I think I don't really watch the Winter Olympics, because it's just like bullshit.
So I only watch certain things.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I used to watch them when I was younger, and I would just be bored out of my mind. And like,
but the women's hockey though, the fucking women's hockey.
I heard that.
God, it's like them motherfuckers got jet engines on their fucking skates or something, because them bitches fucking moving. Like, I swear to God, it's like the fucking Autobahn in Germany on that fucking ice. How the fuck are they going so fast?
So yeah, he said the bitches are moving.
They're fucking screaming.
So yeah, I don't. Oh no, I watched the Olympics, the Summer Olympics. I'm all on that shit. Summer Olympics, and it's probably because I don't like snow. But I'm all on the Summer Olympics. But Winter Olympics, I don't give a fuck about them. It's a whole bunch of people doing stuff on snow, like, and ice.
Like, I mean, ice skating isn't on snow.
No, it's figure skating. But you can't do a fucking backflip in it or some shit like that.
You can.
You know what? This is what I don't like about figure skating. It's boring. Because when they ooh and ah, like, and a lot of it has to do with like shit that I've seen and like other stuff. Like, I love the movie Blades of Glory, even though it's not real figure skating, but I love that fucking movie with fucking Will Ferrell. But like, you see them and they do a triple axel, double spin varial, this, and you're just like, bitch, they jumped up in the air and spun 3 times.
Bro, we're going to the Cosmo and we're putting you on some fucking ice skates.
I trust me, I can't ice skate. I know this. I've been at ice skating. Me and Alyssa, because she's from Alaska, like our third date, I took her ice skating at the Fiesta and at the ice skating rink, or the Texas ice skating rink. And yeah, we lasted for 20 minutes. I can't ice skate. I know how hard it is, but it's still 3 fucking turns. It's a triple axel. No, bitch. She jumped in the air and spun 3 times.
I was almost out of breath spinning in my chair once.
But again, we're not athletes right now. We're bench warmers. That's what we're talking about. So we're not comparing us. Like, okay, so then again, my fiance showed me this floor routine, and it's of this chick, and she's like, "This is the greatest floor routine I've ever seen," and it's gymnastics. And again, I'm not a gymnastic person, because again, it's just can I do a backflip? No. Can I do a handstand?
I mean, I can do a backflip on a trampoline.
No, I don't even try that shit. But I don't trust myself with that shit. Can I do a handstand? Like, yes. Can I do a cartwheel? Yes. But I mean, I don't know gymnastics. But again, she's in this dance. She's going off and she's dancing to the music, and it's got hip hop music, and it sounds really good. But the dancing sucks. And then she does all this stuff, and she does a front hand, and the fucking shit that they say. She does a front handspring flip to a 360 axle land mount plat. And I'm like, bitch, jump up in the air, spun while doing a flip. Bitch, I've seen WWE wrestlers do this shit.
Fucking land mount plat.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I just
made that last part up.
Yeah.
Can you demonstrate?
You know, the land. They land, they mount, because they got to stick the landing, the mount, and then you hear a plat. How do you feel about somebody giving up a 2-goal lead now that we're on the topic of ice?
Well, I mean, he didn't give up a 2-goal lead. He gave up a 1-goal lead.
Were they up by 2 at one point in time?
I mean, if he's talking about the game last night, Brossois gave up a 1-goal lead.
Who the fuck is
and then
Brossois?
It was tied. Then it became tied, and then,
Who's Brossois?
The Golden Knights goalie.
What happened to Leonard?
Leonard was put on IR. He could come off at any time because the last he played was February 8th.
How the last time he played was February 8th?
Yeah.
Leonard's on IR. Injured reserve.
I think it was a cap move because Zach Whitecloud came back last night. What, you froze?
They put Leonard on IR for maybe a cap move?
Yeah.
Julian, you got some explaining to do.
Stop riding his cock, Julian.
Just say it. So, yeah, not a big fan of the tumbling and the spinning and the way they make it sound better. Not a big fan of that at all. The tumbling, the spinning, and the way they make it sound better. Just like I'm not a big fan of swimming. No, I'm a big fan of racing and swimming. When they do that shit, the 200-meter butterfly, the breaststroke, I don't know what the fuck they call it, the breaststroke. Dumbest fucking shit in the world. I get it. You're going like this. The frog stroke. Let's call it the frog stroke. You look like a frog in the water. So fucking breaststroke. It has nothing to do with breasts, motherfuckers. Okay. So I love all that shit. But when they in a high dive and they get more points for having a little splash, man, fuck that shit. We need to redo the high dive. We need to have them do a front flip, triple axel, spin, back flip, belly flop, and get as much splash as they fucking can. And then whoever has the reddest chest, black people aren't involved in this, only white people. So whoever
hell no.
And fat white people. So whoever has the reddest chest.
Motherfucker, you're the first one on the fucking platform.
I ain't doing that shit.
Hey, you came up with the fucking move. You got to show us how to do it.
Dude, they just be making shit up, though. I promise you. Like, when you hear the Olympic announcers, I think what they do is beforehand, they go and play Scrabble. And they sit down and all the announcers get together and they play Scrabble. And they come up with the most stupidest fucking words. And they use those as their definitions and their adjectives of how to describe a move. No matter what the fuck it is. You watch them with what are those, the bars, and they're sitting up here and they're spinning. He did a frog whip splash to the 6th degree with the 365 turn, ended up with an RKO and took it to Suplex City. Let's go. I was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Olympic shin kicking. Oh no, Olympic slap contest. Let's go. Let's fucking go. So let's fucking go. So I'm getting back into professional wrestling. Olympic, no, I don't want no Olympic bull riding. That to me is one of the dumbest. I don't like competitions that involve mounting animals. I don't know why. And I'm going to a rodeo. I don't know why. Like, it's 7 seconds is like the greatest thing in the world. Like, I don't watch horse racing. I don't watch
7 seconds.
I just don't like it. I don't like it. Like, you're gonna jump on a bull and ride it for 7 seconds, and whoever lasts the longest wins.
8 seconds.
That's not sport to me. Like,
it's
that's
8 seconds. Don't short them. It's 8 seconds.
7 seconds.
It's 8.
Step into my office.
Fuck your office. It's 8.
That's just something. 7 seconds. 8, 7, 6. 6 monkeys jumping on the bed.
Don't short it.
But that's the problem. Like, that'd be like if you had bungee jumping as a contest. Let's see who can get to the ground the closest. It's just, to me, it's dumb. It's
I'd watch that. But But we have to be able to volunteer people. Hey,
Roger
no, we volunteer people, and then we get to decide what the length of the cable is.
Wait, we're not even having a contest no more. We're just killing people with them not knowing. Like, they don't know the length of the cable until they jump.
They have no idea the length of the cable.
They're going down. Like, I trust Jeremy. There's enough. This cable's gonna snap, and Jeremy's up there going, "You dumb bitch!" We're making it by. So I'm not a fan of bull riding. I'm not a fan of horse racing. I'm not a fan of if they have dolphin racing. I don't know what the fuck else they do. I'm not a fan of any of that shit. Racing. Like,
they only do that at SeaWorld.
I would definitely volunteer Jackson Mahomes to do a bull riding competition. I would love to see that. So I think we do need to make some new Olympic sports. Though. I think they need to be a little updated. I think you have the X Games, which is like the Olympic.
How is curling a sport?
Have you seen some of the fucking sports that they have, dude?
How? We're not talking about those yet. We're talking about curling. How the fuck is curling a goddamn sport? What athleticism does it take to fucking throw a rock down the ice?
He said what? Oh, okay. Let's find out what curling is all about. Let's see how curling came about. We're gonna go to Wikipedia real quick and see the history of it. The evidence that curling existed in early Scotland in the 16th century includes curling stone inscribed with a date when an old pond was drained. So you basically had a whole bunch of bored, drunk Scottishmen in kilts
that threw a rock when there was no ice.
And somehow that became Olympic sport. In 2002, the International Olympic Committee retroactively decided that curling competition from the 1924 Winter Olympics would be a sport. So since the sport's addition in 1998, Canada has dominated the sport. The women's team won
winter up there 11 out of 12 months.
Listen, any sport that Canada is dominating should tell you everything. Just saying. Just saying what sports do Canada. They don't. Just saying. I like you Canadians. You're nice. I'm just saying. Y'all got bored.
This still doesn't answer the question on how curling is considered a fucking sport.
Well, let's just go into the Olympic sports list and see what games are sports, and let's see if we can figure this out. Okay, so we have alpine skiing, the biathlon. The biathlon is a women's sprint, or it's a sprint, a pursuit, a mass start, an individual, and a relay.
That's track and field.
They shoot guns. They shoot crossbows.
Yeah. That actually takes some kind of fucking skill.
Yeah, but you know what they did? They just mixed a whole bunch of shit together.
Yeah.
That's like a fucking 5-year-old coming up with rules to a game. Like, let's go play
talking
tag.
About that, but you're talking about the IOC.
Let's go play tag.
So they're like a 5-year-old.
You can't tag me. I'm lava. You can't touch me. They just
pretty soon, competitive tag is going to be a fucking sport in the fucking summer games.
Bobsleigh, cross-country skiing. Now, I've seen this, okay? This might be like the boringest shit in the world. They literally walk on skis.
Yeah, and that dude's junk got frozen. They
walk on skis and then they slide down hills. What does esports make it to the Olympics? When does esports? I hope never.
Next week. Next week is the IOC.
Curling, figure skating, freestyle skating. Okay, let's talk about luge. Can we talk about luge for a second? When did sledding become a sport?
Probably when there was danger involved, going down a fucking hollowed out piece of ice.
Because that's basically what they're doing. They're on
at 100 miles an hour.
Dude, that is so scary.
It's still not a sport.
Just this is why I don't watch the Winter Olympics. They just make shit up. Nordic combined. What the fuck is this? They have a sport called skeleton.
Yeah, it's like luge, but you're on your stomach.
Wait, stop playing.
I swear.
So they took. Let me get this straight. They got. So they literally took the concept of sliding down a slide and made it a sport. Somebody was sitting on a kindergarten playground. It was
so instead of laying on their back, they're laying on their stomach.
They saw a kid lay down his back, and they saw kids racing, and they were like, "You know, the two side by sides." They were like, "We're gonna make that a sport." And then the kids came down and said, "No, we gotta do it on our stomach now." And they said, "We're gonna make that another sport. Let's add a fucking sled to it." And where we go? What the fuck? And then we're going to call it... Now, I like ski jumping. I will admit, I like ski jumping and I like speed skating. I like those two things. I think ski jumping is dangerous. That's why I like it. It's like NASCAR. I want to see somebody fall.
So then you should like the half pipe.
Yeah, I like the X Games. I love the X Games.
It's in the Winter Olympics too.
Yeah, but not really. They're not. They're the X Games winner. None of these are. They have the snowboarding. Yeah, they have the snowboarding. A whole bunch of competitions like the parallel giant, the snowboard big air, the cross, the half pipe, the slow stump. I'm good with that. I'll watch some of them if they come on, but I don't give a fuck about them bitches. I'd rather see the X Games. I could watch that. Now, to me, again, that is interesting, but I don't really. Now, Summer Olympics, that's a totally different thing. Now, the Summer Olympics, they're fucking stupid with sports too. I mean, we got 3-on-3 basketball. Okay, that's new. We got archery, artistic gymnastics. Artistic swimming. Y'all just making shit up now. And I know it's like synchronized swimming and synchronized gymnastics and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Badminton. Really? Jeremy. Badminton is an Olympic sport. Baseball, softball, which I thought softball was canceled, so they must have bring it back. Basketball, beach volleyball, BMX, freestyle, BMX, boxing. I do not like the Olympic boxing. Canoe/kayak, flat water, and slalom. I don't even know how to fuck say that last word. Horse racing, which instead of calling it horse racing, they have a sweet name called I'm not even going to try to fucking say that. Estrogene.
They have a sport that's trampoline.
Yeah, I know, because that was on Sonic and Olympics. That's fucking the shit, dude. That's the shit. Have you watched that shit?
Still not a sport.
No, but the shit is fucking exciting because they bounce up in the air and they do like 7 flips. And again, they come up with the fucking stupid ass names. Like they're in the air. Like this one did a double backflip PQ with the triple axle toe touch to the forehead while eating ice cream and lands it with the cherry on top. Like when you're high, you focus more on what they're saying than what's going on.
Artistic swimming.
Huh?
Artistic swimming.
I know, I saw that. That's what I said, synchronize. That's synchronized. Listen, the Olympics, I'm going to tell you, the Olympics got something going on right now. They are the only place in the world where they add something to it and make it a totally different sport. So they got artistic gymnastics. They put it in water, and now they got artistic swimming. They put that shit on a bike. They got artistic freestyle BMX. Like they just do all of this cool ass shit. I'm not mad at the Olympics. They trying to get their money. We know it's corrupt as fuck. We know that. Wrestling, taekwondo, tennis, track cycling. What the fuck is track cycling? I know what it is. It's when they're on the track going really, really fast on the stupid ass fucking bikes. I always like for crashes. The triathlon, water polo. See? Volleyball. They got volleyball. Put that shit on a beach. They got fucking beach volleyball. Put that shit in the water. They got water polo / lacrosse. Surfing. Sport climbing. What the fuck is sport climbing? Handball.
Sport climbing, I would consider that a sport.
Okay, it's like mountain climbing. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't consider that a fucking sport. Stop it. How's it a sport? You mean to tell me that the best kids at climbing trees, and then in that case, you need to go get some fucking people from jail. Because I promise you, you got some great mountain climbers, sport climbers in jail right now. They running from cops, jumping over walls, parkour and shit.
There's a huge difference from climbing a tree to climbing a mountain.
But they're not climbing a mountain. They're climbing a wall with hand wraps in it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you can go to the Boulevard Mall right now and see kids doing that shit. I'm not saying it's not hard. But just because I can climb and hang with my hands does not mean it's a fucking sport. There's nothing wrong with badminton. I love playing badminton.
Look, I would take climbing over fucking curling any day of the week. 7 days a week. Any day that ends in Y.
Motherfucker, just because you would take it over shit doesn't mean it's still not shit. Okay? We're talking about the lowest of lowest.
It's better than curling.
It is. It's way better than curling.
Because at least in climbing, there's the suspense that what if they fall?
They're on a fucking rope. They just dangle.
Not all the time. They're not always on a rope.
Not in
there's
not real mountain
climbing. There's free climbing that doesn't involve ropes.
Motherfucker. Okay, now, but not in the Olympics.
Yes, there is. Let
me see. They don't reveal what it is. They just say sport climbing. Okay, so if they fall, if they don't have a rope, I'll give it a semi edition of sport. What
kind of injury are you gonna get in curling? You gonna fucking chip your fucking nail throwing the rock down the fucking ice?
Well, just because you get injured doesn't make it a fucking sport, bitch.
You're gonna rip a hole in your fucking shoe on the ice?
Walking's not a sport. I saw a fat man fall in sections yesterday and probably broke his fucking ankle. That doesn't mean that because he was walking, it's a sport and he got injured.
Walking's more of a sport than curling.
I'm with you. Curling to me is not a sport. I'm completely with you on this. I'm not arguing that it is a sport, but you're gonna drop the thing on your foot. I don't get it.
You don't even pick it up off the ice.
And I hate the shit when people say it's mental. It's mentality. So because it's mentally draining, it's a sport. Shut the fuck up. Taking a test is mentally draining. Motherfucker, have kids. That's mentally, physically fucking draining, and that's not a sport. Fuck up.
I don't have any mental to drain anymore, so.
So, yeah, curling's not a sport. Fuck the Olympics right now. Prayers out to everybody in Ukraine. I've been keeping contact on what's going on. I feel kind of bad.
You've been keeping contact? Who are you talking to over there?
Oh, yeah,
let's get him on here.
I got Ukrainian. I've been talking to the heavyweight champ.
Let's get the Klitschko
brothers. I've been keeping up to date on what's going on. And Russia, fuck y'all bitches. I'm not going to get into that. But I just want to say, when times like this kind of happen, if you sit back and think about it a little differently, like, we're kind of lucky. Is chess a sport? Fuck no. Even though Bobby Fischer is a fucking G.
What kind of injury are you going to get out of chess?
Motherfucker, it's not about being injured.
Somebody's going to poke you in the eye with a pawn.
Now, okay, hold on. Since we go, wait. Are we talking about regular chess or are we talking about fucking rapid chess?
I don't give a fuck if it's supersonic fucking chess.
Because rapid chess, that's a sport.
I don't care
sport.
if it's.
Motherfucker, if you got to make a move in like 15 seconds and hit that thing and no, it's not a sport. Let me just shut the fuck up. It's not a sport. Chess is not a sport.
Nope.
Listening to the Leonard haters is mentally draining.
Listening to the people who ride Leonard's cock is fucking mentally draining.
I wouldn't say the Leonard haters is what's mentally draining. I would say defending a guy that got put on IR as a cat move is what's mentally draining. All of chess, not a sport. Look, just because it's mentally tough and it can drain you physically does not mean that it's a sport. Like in that shit, we can turn everything into a fucking sport. Motherfucker, we could turn podcasting into a sport thing. Like that's the problem that we have. And that's an issue I have with the esports too. Fucking not sports. Throw the pieces at each other. Yeah, again, if we're going to do some shit like hunting, not a fucking sport.
Look, now, if they turn chess into chess dodgeball, then okay.
Now, like when they did the chess MMA, did you see that? Because Russia's fucking weird. They had chess MMA where they would fight for one round, boxing or whatever, and in the second round, they played chess. And in the third round, they boxed. In the fourth round, they played chess. And the winner was whoever got knocked out first or whoever lost in chess. No, esports is not a sport. I consistently will say this to people. No, fuck no.
Hollywood Brown went to be an esports athlete.
Is not a sport. Just because you have to train to be good at it, it's not a fucking sport. Oh, I'm going to the lab and training. I'm working my fingers. I'm mentally. And look, trust me, Sam, we play Madden. You're very good at it. There's multiple people that are better at it that go far in depth into that shit. That doesn't mean it's a fucking sport. That doesn't mean shit. It means you're playing that game consistently. Motherfucker, in that case, I could put anything as a sport. I work in loans. Is that a fucking sport? No, but I can break that shit down to you left, right, forward. Don't give a fuck. I know it. Just because I trained in it doesn't make it a fucking sport.
I work for the government. I work for the government, and at the end of the day, I felt like I played a sport.
Are shoes from Texas dumb? I don't know what you mean by our shoes from Texas.
You mean shoes from Texas? Like, are you talking about cowboy boots?
I think they're dumb, but if I was a cowboy, I would wear them. Yeah, but again, that's the problem. You can't turn everything into a sport. Yes, it's a competition, but every competition is not a sport. You can compete in things and have fun, but that doesn't mean it's a sport. Me and you playing Madden, having a competition between each other, that's fun. We're having fun, but that doesn't mean it's a sport all of a fucking sudden. Me and you go out and play one-on-one football. Yeah, we're practicing, we're playing, we're doing activities, but we're not playing a fucking sport. We're just playing football. We're just throwing the ball back and forth. Now, if I go out and play on a team and I have pads, now I'm playing a sport. Now, basketball is a little different because you can play one-on-one basketball, but really, honestly, you can't play like one-on-one football. So, I mean, just because you have a competition to me doesn't make it a fucking sport. He's quoting SpongeBob. Got it. Not really. Missed that. Went right over my head. So, just with what's going on in Russia, I'm going to say this, let Jeremy say his final thoughts, and we're going to get up out of here. With what's going on in Russia and Ukraine, just be thankful. Like, I woke up this morning, I was on Twitter looking at some of this shit, and it hit me a little different. Like, you saw the people packing their bags and walking, and you saw people taking up arms. Just makes me a little more grateful today that I don't have to deal with that shit. So prayers go out to Ukraine. Hopefully they fuck up Russia, and Russia back the fuck off. Somebody get Putin. Somebody ground his ass. Do something. Somebody call his mama. Do something. Do something. I'm just saying. Like, somebody talk to this motherfucker. Like, I don't understand what the war's about. I haven't been following it. It's just sad to me. It's just sad to me. We live in an age where right now we don't see this shit a lot. This is not 60 years ago where there's wars going all over the world, but not like where you got people saying, oh, they're basically taking it over. You don't see that the same way. So, like, I haven't experienced this in a fucking while. Like, I don't know when the last time I actually paid attention to a war. That's when you know you're getting fucking old. When you start paying attention to shit you didn't pay attention to.
You ain't that much older than me.
No, motherfucker, but that's when you know. By the way, that's when you know you get old. You do, look, as you get older, just for everybody that's young out there, I'm letting you know, you hit certain ages and you start thinking a little different. Me, I hit 40 and immediately went to the doctor. I ain't been to the doctor in 13 fucking years, okay? I'm not even playing. I got 40 on January 26th, and I was in the doctor last Friday. Not the Friday that passed, the Friday before that, because I hit 40. They said, why are you in the doctor's office? I'm like, I'm 40. I ain't been to the doctor in 13 years. It just seems like the right thing to do. It seems like that's what you're supposed to do when you hit certain ages. You're supposed to go to the doctor. Then I had to go get blood work, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just... As you just look at things differently. Yes, I'm not much older than you, but again, you've been in the military, so you see things differently than I did. I wasn't involved in fighting like that. I didn't see shit like that. So, like, our view of this may be completely different just because we have totally different experiences. So, yeah, so like I see, yeah, so you at a younger age were involved in a lot more than I was. So, yeah, it just makes me just thankful. Yeah, so I'm not saying that you have to be the doctor, but yeah, I'm not saying you go. It's just that's what we do. Like Jeremy goes to the doctor more than a lot of people when he was in the military and because of the health issues that he has. But a lot of guys just don't do that. But all of a sudden you get to a certain age and you're just like I went in the doctor expecting them to say bad shit. Like I went in, I was just like, they were like, oh.
See, you go into the doctor expecting that they're going to say something bad. I go into the doctor knowing they're going to say something bad.
Exactly. So, like, I'm in there like, oh, I'm waiting for my blood work to come back for them to tell me I got diabetes or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But with that, Jeremy, you got anything else to say? You want to say anything, go on a rant for a little bit?
No, I don't have anything.
Well, it depends on who your team is. So, like,
5 years
ago, it was fun to play the Chiefs online. Now it's not fun to play with the Chiefs because everybody just assumes you're using Patrick Mahomes.
No, I think he's saying, what if you play on a team? So like me, you, and Sam is a team.
No, fuck no. It's still not a fucking... It's a competition. It's not a sport. Esports. No. Look, all of that, it's a competition. I'm fine with that. And I don't know how to differentiate the difference between sports and non-sports, what would make it, or sports in a competition. It is a competition. But it's not a sport. Maybe sports is just something you get paid to do.
I can differentiate.
Huh?
I can differentiate.
Okay.
Hockey's a sport. Curling isn't.
I'm a baby compared to all three of you. I'm 24. Hey, okay, listen, proposal. Listen, I didn't want to put this out on Twitter. Run. Okay? Run. You got a girl that's interested in you and has an OnlyFans. Run. That's the first red flag. Second red flag is I don't know her. She could be a great girl whatsoever. But my second red flag is she's all about that fucking money. You said it was her or a kid, a girl with a kid. Dating a girl with a kid is not always bad. Trust me. I dated a girl with a kid. Some fucking women are crazy, some are not. But there's 7 billion people in the world. It's not between two girls. There's so many different women in this world. You live in Vegas. There's tons of bitches in Vegas. So it's not between those two girls, but I'm just saying, run. If you don't run with the OnlyFans, and not because you date OnlyFans, I do have some stereotypical thoughts about OnlyFans, women, and all that shit. I'm not gonna lie, fuck that job about the money. I don't give a fuck. Sue me. But if you don't, just be careful. Don't give out money. If that bitch asks for some money, run. That's all I'm saying.
Can I get some money?
I would like to have this conversation with you two about esports. I have no problem with that. No problem whatsoever. None whatsoever. I do not think that's a sport. I understand how physical demanding it is. I understand how mental straining it is. I understand all that.
We can do it in 2 weeks. We can do it in 2 weeks. I'll wear my referee jersey. I'll bring the flag.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that. But yeah, I understand all that. So yes, I will definitely love to have that because I need to have a clear definition on what a sport is, and maybe my mind will be changed. But I'm sorry, playing a video game is not a fucking sport to me.
Just because you're playing a sport on a TV doesn't mean you're playing a sport.
Yeah. Like, how is playing a sports game a sport? Like, that just doesn't seem you're playing, not playing, not actively playing the game. You're playing it on a screen with a controller. A sports game, and somehow that is a sport. I just don't know. Definitely. Wear a ref jersey and hold a soccer ball. We hold a hockey puck, a soccer ball, a basketball ball.
I'm gonna wear. And then I'm gonna call a touchdown with a soccer ball.
And then
and we're gonna
win,
we're gonna
champagne on all the people.
We're gonna talk about hockey. I'm gonna have a soccer ball and I'm gonna call a touchdown.
And I'm gonna spray champagne on all the people after we win while doing a TikTok dance. With that, we are off next week because I am in Texas. We will see you guys the week after that. I hope everybody has a fabulous and wonderful day. Oh, shit. I never did an intro today. Oh, well. Jeremy, you ready to take us out?
Are you going to do any shout outs?
Oh, yeah, of course. We got to shout out Sam from Dudes on the Couch, as always. Shout out The Proposal. I'm not sure if he's doing SpongeBob or if he's doing hockey or if he's doing what he's doing. Shout that out. And then we're going to shout out the Real Guy Podcast because they've been doing some great stuff on wrestling. By the way, I'm getting back into wrestling a little bit. I'm still a casual. I'm not. I might actually get Peacock and pay for Peacock just so I can watch the rest of the stuff. I've been paying attention to it. I know what's going on, so maybe we'll talk a little bit more about wrestling. But yeah, without further ado, Jeremy.
Put me in, coach.
Peace.